night and welcome to my channel, and I'm going to showcase my Madolche deck that I end up win an event. Yep, I end up clean sweep that tournament that night, well that day. And this build you won't see online. I'm a risk taker, and trust me, you will see why I said I'm a risk taker, because it defeats the whole purpose of the deck, but it actually works. Now I want to get to the pro deck. I'm going to run 3 Madolche. She's the searcher, the heart and soul of the deck. Whenever she's normal summon or flip face up, I can add a Madolche monster from my deck to my hand. And bear in mind, all of the Madolche monsters have this effect that whenever they get destroyed in your position, I shuffle them back in the deck. That effect is mandatory. I run 3 of the extender. When I control no monster in the graveyard, I can reveal her, special summon her. Once she's special summon, I can special summon a Madolche from my hand or deck. But bear in mind that she lock you into a Madolche monster. And to be honest, I wish this card lock into Earth. I run 3 Angela. She's the best card of this version because I can tribute her, special summon any Madolche monster from my deck. Yep. And you see why I said she's the best version of the deck. I run 2 Woodcake. And to be honest, this version I shall be running 3, but 2 is fine. Now this is one of the brick that love to see hand, and don't know why. Single rare or super, you love to see a hand. This is Madolche. Yep. When this card is special summon, not normal summon, special summon, I can add a Madolche spell or trap from my deck as long as I control a beast Madolche monster. This requirement of this card does, I don't know what I was thinking, but yep, I found a way. When I have this card in my hand, he will get now a summon and overlay as a material, detach him as a material, shove him back in the deck, and pull out the same combo I'm going to pull off. So yeah, I go on that little brick. Next brick, sorry about that, is Pudding Princess. Card that do nothing because she's a level 5 and she can't is a tribute, but once she's on the field, she will put in the work. Whenever she battle a monster, I can destroy 1 card on the opponent's side of the field, and once I control no monster in the grave, she get 800 attack, so she can be also a beater as well. Now get to the untraps. I run 2 effect veil, sorry, 2 ash, 2 bell, 2 Nibiru, 2 effect veiler, and I run 2 impermanents. That is for my untraps. Yep, I run in at least 10 untraps. 10. And it actually works because I realize that most of the decks in the meta afraid of untraps. Yep. And also there are also crossover targets as well. Now I run 2 crossover designator to ensure my combos go through properly. And the most hated untrap towards this deck is Ash, Effect Veiler, and Impermanence, and also Nibiru. Bell, just 1 card it affecting this deck is the effect to shuffle them at themselves. At the same time, Woodcake. I run 1 card by the grave. I wish this card was a 2. Now for the Madolche traps, Madolche spell and traps, I run one ticket. More time, I don't see why people run this card in their build, even though it might look so not needed, but at the same time actually needed, because this deck love to shuffle back itself. So more time you're going to need back card advantage more time. So I run the one. I run two Salon. Yep. So yes. Also, ticket is whenever Madolche monster shuffle from go back to the main deck or to the hand, I can add a Madolche monster to my hand, and whenever I control a fairy type Madolche, I can special it instead. That is ticket effect. Also, Salon, I wish turn is at 3, but no space because this deck really needs Salon for a reason. And yeah, I'm gonna show you why in the extra deck. Yeah, this effect now, whenever a Madolche shuffle back in the deck or hand, I can set a Madolche spell and trap from my deck, and at the same time give me an extra normal summon that Madolche lock into. Lock off, I mean. Yep, I need the extra normal summon more time. One of the few card, pump all Madolche monsters by 500. At the same time, whenever this card is activated, shuffle all Madolche monsters back in the deck. Yeah, and also whenever a Madolche monster effect that shuffle back monster back in the deck, I can add them in the hand instead, so I can utilize my untraps them more properly, and I can read every turn with my untraps them. Now I run two Small World, and to be honest, Small World is a much better card. Let me explain why. More time you short your key card that Small World can get. Now this is why I run the untraps as well. All of the untraps them represent a Madolche monster in my deck. And if I also go full combo the Madolche, I can also add my untrap, because I can simply banish either Magalin, or either add Effect Veiler, Ghost Bell, or Ash. I recommend 3, but I only have 2, so I end up putting one more Quarter Filtine. It's Upstart Goblin, and to be honest, I never like the card in the first place, but whenever I use this card, I end up get my starters or something that I actually miss in my hand. Now I run 2 Rarity. This meta hardly negates and love to put annoying cards on the board that either burn you or need on the field to can actually use Chimera in my turn and then having it. So I end up running 2 Geki and actually work out good in the tournament. I run 1 King of Hearts. I only use this card once, and I only use this card once. I run 3 Forbidden Chalice. This card is the MVP of that tournament. A lot of players hit this card, and every game I open at least 1 or 2, and this break boards, believe me, this saved me a lot in most of the matches them. And to be honest, I prefer Droplet, but because this didn't really mind Droplet, but yeah, I have to work with Chalice, don't own Droplets. And the negation for Madolche. Permanence. This card now target 1 face of card your opponent control and 1 face of card. No, 1 face of Madolche monster you control are in the graveyard. Negate the first target, that is your opponent target, and return the second target, that is the Madolche monster, to negate that card. Then I can banish this card from my graveyard and attach a Madolche monster, either deck, grave, or hand, to a monster, Madolche XYZ monster. Yeah, and you only can use this effect once. So if you use the first effect, that negates, I cannot use the second effect in the graveyard. Now I want to showcase my extra deck. Now first I run 2 Termasu. Next MVP in my deck. Yep. She with Chalice. Wow. Yep. And box for game. When this card show on the field, you take it in box for game. I run. Oh yeah, and I forgot. I can target up to 2 Madolche cards from my deck. And resolution, I shuffle 2 targets. And it's up to 2 targets, and you open shuffle amount, and I choose what to shuffle back in your deck. I run 2 Termasu. I never use this card that much, about out of the whole tournament. Yeah, I don't go full combo because of the untraps them. Because more times can end with 1 card in the field with a chop and hand chop my deck. When I go first in my hand, so the hand chop in my hand, and when I go first, stop my opponent the next turn, I just box it for game. My opponent don't last more than 3 turns. I run 3 Teacher. Now she is one of the most annoying cards in the meta. Once per turn I can detach one material from this card, target a Madolche monster I control, and it's unaffected by monster effect this turn. More time when I use Salon, I'm going to use first, just in case that my cards can go through properly. Next effect, whenever a Madolche card sent to the graveyard, I can shuffle up to 2 cards from either player graveyard. And I realize that this meta, they needed cards in my graveyard. Yep. I play a Sunvine deck. Once you go into these plays, I shuffle but the normal monster back in the deck. You have to try to find back over again. And you running that much untraps, you literally stop him from combo off. I end up booking him in top 8, well, semi-final. And trust me, the one time I make a mistake with that deck, I lose that game. I run 1 Extra Knight, and I run 1 Zeus. Now, Extra Knight is when I summon Magdalene, add the girl, then reveal her, special summon her. Don't use the effect special from deck, because once I do, I get locked into Madolche. Overlay with Extra Knight, nuke his board, attack with Extra Knight, even though I'm going to lose 0, then overlay with Zeus. I run 141, never come up. 1 Dweller, also never come up. 1 Fresh Start, so one is called only twice in the tournament. 1 Barrel Sword, also once in the tournament. 1 Unicorn, never come up. 1 Mr. Radiant, come up once, box a game. All my Madolche months again 500 top plus a field spell. So in total of 1k on every Madolche monster. Yep. Now for the side deck, I run 1 Red Reboots, never come up. Anti-Fragrance, yep, display a lot against the fusion based decks and Sky Striker. D-Barrier, every matchup I play, I at least put in 2, even if that person not calling XYZ, not calling the requirement on this card, because I don't want to use it against me. So more time I use it on me, I cross out it just in case I can go full combo. 1 Harpy for the Duster, never come up. End up even draw this card in my hand, get Sky Strike and even use it. 2 Cosmic Cyclone. One Pronkatops. Yep, he caused problem in the tournament. 3 Lancer. This card never played. I even side against it and never find it. That card never played. And I run 2 Moon Chills. My teammate never like it, but I said to myself, I don't like the interruption in my turn, like sights and other cards that want to do something once and special summon in my turn. I'm not having it today, and trust me, save me a lot of games. Negate the card with the effect, then you turn my suit, shuffle it in the deck, and burn him. Yep. So that is my deck profile, and it is my first. I hope I did well. So see you next time.